Welcome back, designers. I'm Maggie from My Design Coach, where I help you design smarter, not harder. In this video, we're taking on organizing your artboards like a pro, because let's be real, a messy artboard layout leads to a messy export and confused clients and printers. Illustrator offers us multiple options for organizing our artboards within the program. To start arranging your artboards, activate the artboard icon so that you can access the options across the top of your workspace. The keyboard shortcut is Shift and the letter O. Or in the tool menu, click on the artboard icon. Select the rearrange button at the top, and this is where you can select your arrangement options. There are 4 arrangements across the top with a few other options, including layout order, spacing, meaning spacing between each artboard, and move artwork with artboard. Let's take a look at each of the layout options. The first layout option is grid by row. Rows are vertical, so the option is left to right and then back to the left, which is our typical reading Z pattern. Note when you select this layout option, columns is activated below, so you are selecting how many columns you would like the artboards to be arranged in. We're looking at 3 columns in this file. The second option is grid by columns. Columns are top to bottom, so this layout starts at the top left and goes down 1 column, then up to the top and down the next column. If you select this option, columns changes to rows, and you're selecting how many rows you'd like. So let's look at the difference between the first 2 options. For the first option, I'm going to select 2 columns and click OK. Here you can see in the top left corner, it's artboard 1, then 2, 3, 4, and so on in a Z pattern. If we go back to rearrange and go to the second option, here we're going to select how many rows we'd like. We're going to leave it as 3 rows and click OK. Here we have artboard 1, 2, 3, then top, 4, 5, 6, then to the top again. So that's the difference between those first 2 layout options. One thing to note is the order of your artboards is how your file will export or print. So it's imperative that you pay close attention to your layout and the number and order of your artboards to ensure that it exports or prints in the way you intend. Let's move to the third option, which is arrange by row. This is straight left to right in one single row. I'm going to decrease the spacing here and select OK. This gives us one single horizontal row of artboards. This is typically how I would set up my logo files. Let's go back to rearrange and select the fourth option, which is arrange by columns, straight top to bottom, a single vertical column format. Let's leave the spacing and select OK. Now we have a long vertical layout. If we were going to have bleed in this file, I would definitely want to increase that spacing so that the artboard didn't bleed from one artboard to the next. This is how I would set up my file for a poster variation, or even business cards, postcards, brochures, letterheads, and many other projects. Your layout is often a personal preference, so experiment with what works best for you. That's a wrap on organizing artboards. Remember, the way your artboards are arranged affects how your file exports and prints, so a little extra time spent here saves you a headache later. Want more tips like this? Explore other bite-sized artboard topics linked in the description. Keep things clean, creative, and client-ready. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. If this video was helpful, give it a like so I know to keep making more like it. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a new tip. If you have a video request or topic you're stuck on, drop it in the comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'm also working on something really exciting, a complete college curriculum, industry-focused online design education program built just for creatives like you. Whether you're brand new, growing your skills, or working towards a career in design, this will be your go-to resource. You'll be learning from a college professor, that's me. And the program will cover beginner through advanced skills, real-world projects, portfolio building, and options for feedback and support, like having a design mentor right in your pocket. It'll be subscription-based with flexible tiers depending on the level of support that you're looking for. Check out My Design Coach, link in the description, for updates and early access. In the meantime, there's plenty more to explore here on the channel, so stick around, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next video.